Are you prepared for the next great thing in smartphone technology? The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will receive different display upgrades that seek to boost your smartphone experience to new heights. With a blend of cutting-edge technology and user-focused upgrades, Samsung is aiming to impress tech enthusiasts and casual users alike. Let's go deeper into what makes this next product a potential game-changer in the smartphone market. After a few years of retaining its impressive standing, Samsung is set to shake things up for its 2025 Galaxy lineup. Recent speculations imply that the Galaxy S25 series could offer considerable upgrades in various critical components, particularly in display technology. The display is the window through which consumers view their devices, making it a key part of smartphone design. It's not only about size, it's about resolution, brightness, color accuracy, and overall performance. As technology improves, consumer expectations rise, and Samsung is listening. One of the most interesting revelations comes from trusted source Ice Universe, who has reported that the Galaxy S25 Ultra would incorporate a new generation M14 OLED panel. This sophisticated material is not just a buzzword, it offers major enhancements over previous generations. What are the benefits of M14 OLED technology? 1. Brightness. The M14 OLED material claims a 30% boost in brightness compared to its predecessor. This increase means that whether you're outdoors in strong sunshine or in a poorly lit room, your display will stay brilliant and readable. 2. Longevity. Users might expect a 20% increase in longevity. This means you won't have to worry about your display deteriorating as rapidly, providing for a longer-lasting device. 3. Color accuracy. Improved screen color accuracy means that photos, films, and graphics will look truer to life. Whether you're an ardent photographer or simply like streaming your favorite shows, you'll love the enhanced visual fidelity. While specifics on the numerous advancements are still coming, sources indicate that increases in viewing angles, color accuracy, and even lower power consumption will make the Galaxy S25 Ultra a standout smartphone. It seems Samsung is committed to pushing the edge and setting new standards in display quality. Another major change involves addressing user complaints about the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Many users reported seeing a grainy effect under certain settings. Thankfully, Ice Universe says that this issue will be rectified in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Graininess in displays can be ascribed to numerous variables, including software optimization and panel technology. It's wonderful to see Samsung actively working to remedy this issue, which indicates their dedication to consumer pleasure. While the hoopla is mostly on the Ultra variant, what does this mean for the Vanilla and Plus versions of the Galaxy S25? It's expected that they'll include screens similar to the previous models, emphasizing on quality without the sophisticated M14 material. However, Samsung's track record suggests that even these models will not fall short in offering a wonderful user experience. Samsung's supremacy in the display sector is well documented. The company has been at the forefront of display innovation for years, supplying panels to various big companies, including Apple. This long experience positions Samsung as a leader, allowing them to continuously offer high-quality goods that set the bar for the industry. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is getting major display enhancements that might change your smartphone experience. With a commitment to innovation and quality, Samsung continues to lead the charge in mobile technology. As consumers, these advancements equip us with better gadgets, allowing us to watch our favorite material with greater clarity and detail. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra's anticipated display enhancements promise an exciting future for smartphone technology. With advancements like the M14 OLED display, users can look forward to a gadget that not only meets but surpasses expectations. Whether you're a tech expert or a casual user, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra promises to give an unrivaled experience. News concerning the probable price of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is less positive though, as multiple sources have indicated the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset that we're anticipating it to employ would cost more than its predecessor. The Snapdragon 8 Elite will cost around $40 more, with another suggesting the Snapdragon 8 Elite will be roughly 20% more expensive, and even Qualcomm themselves has said the Snapdragon 8 Elite will be pricey. there's every potential Samsung will pass that cost increase on to purchasers, which means we might be looking at a starting price greater than the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra's $1,299. Ice Universe has likewise reported that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will sport a 6.86-inch screen. This would presumably be sold as 6.9 inches and would be marginally larger than the 6.8-inch Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. They said that the display will be 73mm wide, making it a little bit broader than the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultras, but that thanks to lower bezels and a narrower frame, the entire handset width of the Galaxy S25 Ultra would be slightly slimmer at 77.6mm. The same source has revealed the full measurements of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will be 162.8 by 77.6 by 8.2mm. Another report has alluded to comparable Galaxy S25 Ultra dimensions of 162.82 by 77.65 by 8.25mm. For reference, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is 162.3 by 79 by 8.6mm. Thus, it would make the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra a tiny bit taller, but slimmer and thinner. We've also heard that the Galaxy S25 Ultra might be lighter at 219 grams, rather than the 232 grams of its predecessor. And we have an idea of the colors it might be available in, with one Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra colors leak pointing to black, blue, green, and titanium tones. That said, another Galaxy S25 Ultra colors leak instead hinted it will come in titanium black, titanium blue, titanium gray, and titanium silver shades, so there's some dispute. Though even if one of these allegations is right, we'd think other hues will be made exclusive to Samsung's online shop, as that's what the firm generally does. We've not heard much about the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra's cameras yet, but the most current and reliable leak on that front suggests the Galaxy S25 Ultra will include a new 50 megapixels ultra-wide camera, up from 12 megapixels on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. However, they add that the additional sensors will have the same megapixel counts as their predecessors, meaning a 200 megapixels main camera, a 50 megapixels periscope camera, presumably with 5x optical zoom, and a 10 megapixels telephoto camera, possibly with 3x optical zoom. Way back in February, we did hear a different set of camera specs from leaker Bennett Bunner. They said that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will have a 50 megapixels ultra-wide camera, a 50 megapixels 10x zoom camera, a 50 megapixels 3x to 5x variable zoom telephoto camera, and a new main camera that will stay at 200 megapixels, but have a larger 1-inch sensor. However, not only is this an early leak, but they don't have a very good track record. There's been some debate over which chipset certain Samsung Galaxy S25 models will use, but the consensus seems to increasingly be that every model will use the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and even when there was a debate, most sources suggested that the Ultra at least would use the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Numerous sources have now spoken of the Snapdragon 8 Elite being used in the Galaxy S25 line, while talk of the other potential options, namely the Exynos 2500 and the MediaTek Dimensity 2400, has died down, with the former apparently encountering major manufacturing difficulties, and the latter perhaps just being used in the Samsung Galaxy S25 SE. That said, we can't entirely rule them out yet. All of these are top-end chipsets in any event, but the Snapdragon 8 Elite seems particularly amazing, and could bring a substantial upgrade to both the phone's AI capabilities and its gaming talents. Indeed, an early benchmark for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra using this processor implies it could be even more powerful than the A18 Pro powering the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Along with a powerful new chipset, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra might also have 16 gigs of RAM, which is up from 12 gigs in the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that should also aid with AI. As for the battery, the sole reliable rumor so far refers to a 5000 mAh one in the Galaxy S25 Ultra, which would indicate no change from the current model's capacity. When it comes to battery life, we're not sure how Samsung could squeeze in a greater power pack than the 5000 mAh cell in the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Since that smartphone scored on our top phone battery life list with a 16-hour, 45-minute result on our battery test, we're not exactly worried about Galaxy S25 Ultra battery life. However, speculations say that the same 5000 mAh battery will be in place with the S25 Ultra, and the same 45-watt charging speed too. But battery life could still improve because to improve GPU efficiency. The battery may be increasing larger in order to cater for the power demand of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 CPU, another source has said. So even if the capacity does rise, we may not see any difference in real battery life due to the chipset's needs. Android 15 is now available, so anticipate the Galaxy S25 Ultra to come with that version already in place, in the form of the freshly disclosed One UI 7 that is confirmed to be coming to next year's new Galaxy handsets. We think the Galaxy S25 phones will get the same 7 years of software support that the Galaxy S24 receives. Another assumption of ours, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will add more Galaxy AI functions similar to the ones that debuted with the S24 series. There's no word on what those features will be or whether some will be earmarked as exclusives for the higher-end Ultra. With the Galaxy S24, the same Galaxy AI functions were supported by all three models, so the entry-level S24 can pull off the same tasks as the premium Ultra. Samsung executives have already floated the prospect of one potential Galaxy AI update themselves, as Wonjun Choi, Executive Vice President of Samsung's mobile division, suggested perhaps providing the Bixby personal assistant with generative AI capabilities. Outside of AI, satellite connection could be on its way to the Galaxy S25 series. We've seen this put to excellent use on Apple devices since the iPhone 14, so it makes likely that Samsung would try and adopt it too. Though it may be early for you and I to be thinking about the Galaxy S25 Ultra, it's a safe bet Samsung has already put a lot of effort into what goes into its next smartphone. Now that the iPhone 16 has launched, and that our iPhone 16 Pro Max versus Galaxy S24 Ultra face-off provided a comprehensive win for Apple, the stakes have never been higher for Samsung's next phone. We should find out more about such efforts throughout the rest of this year, as we draw closer to the S25 Ultra's 2025 launch date. So, are you ready to embrace the future of smartphone displays? With Samsung at the helm, we can anticipate nothing short of exceptional. And also lets us know thought about this in the comments section. Then we'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Peace out.